Point Park in, I think it's called Champlain, Minnesota. This is the Mississippi River. How weird that must be to be a person who owns a house on the Mississippi River. I was gonna sit on that bench and write a song, but it's actually pretty cold out. Spring is deceiving. It's sunny and beautiful. And there's ducks and geese, but people are standing by their boats about to launch, it looks like. But it's cold. Very cold. I already did one song out in the cold and regretted it. So anyway, just walking back to my car. Was feeling a pull to talk about the geese that were flying, and there were two, and then they flew, and then they grabbed another one, and then it flew with them. And I think sometimes trauma dictates our lives for us. In my life, everything's unfolded best when I'm one-on-one with people, and when I start including more people in the mix, I start to hide and observe, or just chameleon, sort of be fake with people and not meaning to be. But so I tend to prefer groups of 2 over groups of 3 because I'm tired of hiding. Here's some mallards. I guess there's my van, but I just want to go over by these ducks. And you could argue, like, well, then why not learn to be yourself in a group of 3? And it's because usually I have a curse of being a little too aware of the room, being able to read the room. And if one person doesn't like me, I can explain myself or change the subject. But if I sense 2 people not into things I'm into, it tends to overwhelm my spirit. And I don't know. Probably just too many traumas. As my album's tiny traumas adding up, find myself flying away from things more than choosing things to fly toward. But you know, to let traumas define your life is a little sad too. So who knows? Maybe I'll keep growing. Maybe it's just about finding people who like you enough that they want to be in your world, rather than people who put you down or who like you for one aspect of yourself. Like maybe they like your piano talents, but they don't like anything else about who you are. And I would just petition the world to please don't glom on to people if you only like a small percentage of who they are, you know? Choose your people wisely. And then to the people like me, maybe, who find themselves adapting and pleasing, even if someone is choosing you, if you can tell they're only choosing a tiny piece of you and the rest they wish you would change, that's not really them choosing you, that's them settling with you or defaulting or trying to change you and be in control of you. And you know, these are not the greatest things in the world, really. These ducks are cute, so I haven't gotten in my car yet. And this moss on this tree is kind of cool. Maybe I'll just put this down right here and make up a song. I don't know. These rocks don't seem super sturdy. Maybe. That might actually work. Okay. Sorry for the wobble cam. Okay. There you go. Mississippi River views. Sort of. Alright. 1 mitten, 2 mittens. I'll put my keys back because I changed my mind. Changing our minds is cool. I'm looking at a waterfall. Alright, good old tiny version of the Mississippi River. Not that I've ever been to the big part. Ducks in a row, and this river made a dream. You found your flock, but you're not can change your mind if you need to. If some big scary monster shows up by the shore and starts singing about her life, it's annoying to you, you can fly away. You can fly away if you want to. If you want to, if you want to. 'Cause it takes time to learn how to use your time. And it takes life, it takes life to find your way at night. And you can be scared and so unprepared to fly. But you and I will find the sky. We'll find the sky. High, 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 way up high. Things flow down deep into heights, unfolding like rivers made of water and of meaning, and tributaries like planetary feelings, big feelings you feel in your heart. And it's okay, it's just a start, learning to do your tiny part here. And I found my voice so long ago, dear, so find yours too. I will try not to judge you. I will try to be true to you and what you need. Though my hands are cold and my body's aching in this freezing skin, and I want to thaw out and begin to flow and fly and go forward, but we can settle down and take it slow. For you, for me, for you. Wow, 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 wow. Gonna float on by like ducks do. Wow, 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 wow. Gonna float down this river with you. I never know when I'm gonna accidentally turn a song into a love song. Sometimes when I'm writing songs, the you changes throughout the song, so that one ended as a love song, but it certainly didn't start as one. And because I have no intentions of taking every song I ever write and turning it, those are air quotes, turning it into something. You know, if you write hundreds and hundreds of songs a year, you don't need to turn your every song into a song on an album. That would be absolutely absurd. So you just kind of write songs as a way to explore and play and, be a person. And it's fun. And it's a way to say hello to the Mississippi River. It's a way to say hello to yourself. And kind of get some weird attention from people just trying to fish and do normal things, but standing and talking to yourself and playing ukulele is as normal as I want it to be. And if someone's never seen it before, well, then maybe this will be inspiring to them. And if it's not inspiring to them, if it's just something funny to laugh about, then, well, I guess I've laughed at people too. Like, I don't understand when someone yells obscenities at a television screen for their favorite sports team. Like, what are you doing to help anything? I don't get it. And what's the point of sports even anyway, because it's just people competing. I suppose it keeps people away from being interested in like war or competing in ways that would be violent or dangerous, you know. So if they're just competing by measuring whose physical talents are better. I mean, like, you know, ancient Olympics and Greece and all that kind of stuff, and we're supposed to be well-rounded beings, which reminds me, I took one walk already, but I want to get a little more exercise today. It's very good to be a well-rounded being. Everything informs everything, and when I get exercise and fresh air, I tend to think better.